Hey guys, what's up? So if you have not seen part 1 of this, you're going to be a little bit confused, so I will link that in the description down below. So if you haven't watched that, go watch that first. After that, come back here and watch this and let me know what you think in the comment section below. But yeah, that's all I've got to say, so let's get right into it. You must realize by now that your anger and hate is all related to some core issue. I don't really have any anger and hate. I don't see where you're getting that from. All of my responses have been fairly short and to the point. I'm not angry. Mildly bemused, but not angry. Definitely not hateful, because I don't care that much. Some stranger reaches out to you, and your first impulse is to try and destroy their lives and the lives of their family, people you don't even know, and are willing to attack some unknown person, even if it's not them. That's criminal mindset, and you have it. It's the same sick issue that causes you to go to public places like a Disneyland dressed as a satanic demon to scare little children and their parents. This is where I'm like, is he trolling or does he really think this bullshit? You think that shocking mainstream values makes you cool or unique? It doesn't. I'm surprised you don't get pleasures from hurting those 2 dogs, or do you hurt them too? Which, again, is like just another classic troll technique. Like if you have a pet, like one of their main things is that they're like, oh, do you hurt that animal? Or, oh, I'm gonna hurt that animal, because like it usually entices a reaction from people. Touch a nerve, did I? Anger starting to well up, want to lash out at me now, scream, gouge out my eyes. Well, that's nothing compared to the deep crap you need to exorcist before you can get your mind right. You can't make believe paint your way through this. I don't call dripping paint on canvas from a bow or jar, then rotating the board creative art form. But then again, Pollock made a good living. MA equals YE. If you stand of your parents' rooftop and drip paint, it would add value. I don't know what the fuck he's getting at there. Like, at all. So he sends another email because I didn't respond to that one. Because why the fuck would I respond? Yo, how did my imaginary wife respond to your exposing me? Ha, that was bad unintended sexual humor. What? That wasn't even, like, you can't make a joke and then, like, laugh at your own joke in a goddamn email. How fucking dumb are you? Come on. So, GF has come and gone. Oh my god, it's getting worse. Your friend's wall is starting to look a bit empty and dated. Plus, that money-making, get-rich painting idea has turned into a garage storage problem. Again, was not painting as, like, a get-rich thing. Was painting for fun. People wanted to buy them, so I put them up for sale. That's all that happened there. Sigh. What's a girl to do trapped on mother's couch? Must be frustrating, locked inside with puppies. Playing victim takes a huge toll. Eventually it becomes reality. This month, I could offer you a once-in-a-lifetime hoe opportunity experience. I'll pimp you out anonymously to gangbang bachelor parties where you entertain 10 or so horny drunk dudes for up to 4 hours of non-stop fun. I'll film every aspect of it, then post it online so you get the full humiliation benefit you crave. This will bring in some cash flow while getting you a needed sex therapy session to cleanse your mind. Want me to book your flight? My response to that was, I messaged your mom letting her know what you've been up to. Rita, right? So I'll probably be sending you a letter so your wife can see all of the shit you've said. And then I sent the address that I was thinking was his, which, again, I don't really know, but it doesn't really actually matter because that's beside the point, because I'm not actually gonna do that because I'm just fucking with him. So he said, geez, poor Rita, she's going to be so disappointed in her baby boy now. Make sure you send me a copy of my wife's letter too so I can see what I've been up to. By the way, I could never live in that place because of some stereotype that's dumb. Focus on what's best for you. Chasing after all these imaginary people isn't very good for you. Don't waste your time. You need some peace in your life. You know I'm right about you. Spending your days taking videos of the dogs. Come on, no wonder you are always pissed off or frustrated. I'm very confused where he's getting the idea that I'm constantly pissed off or frustrated. Like, I'm really not. I'm offering you a solution, a change which we both know you need. You can't help it if you enjoy being choked so much. It's when you're the most happy. Don't know where he got this idea from. Maybe it's just because I'm a sex worker and he has this weird idea idea that all sex workers like humiliation or something, but okay. Don't fight it any longer. You want to give in because you crave the pleasure. I'm glad you're thinking about me. Responding to your weird fucking email with a weirder fucking email. That's all that was happening. But I said, I get plenty of pleasure from myself, thanks. I'm curious, why is it that you care so much about what I'm up to? Also, no, this is slowly putting you on my list of stalkers, and all of these emails are going to the police and my lawyer. Because if you guys saw my other video, I have one, possibly multiple stalkers that have not been caught, and I thankfully have not heard from them in a while, because I've been laying very low, because I've been trying to work on myself, but yeah, so pretty much anyone that kind of does this bullshit gets automatically put on that possible list just because it benefits me to keep track of any kind of interaction like this that could possibly cross over lines and boundaries and turn into a full-fledged stalker situation like has happened in the past. So, yeah, moving on. Stalkers list, geez, that's harsh. You were so mean to me. You're right about one thing. I do care, and I'm glad you realize it now. I've tried humor to break through to your cold, cold heart. I'm glad you are warming a bit. I'm trying to help you get better, but so far you resist me. You have tried a lot of other things, so what's the harm in opening up? I might cure you or turn you into a sex slavery. Right now, it's a 50-50 chance you might move to Dubai and be part of a sex slave Muslim harem. You're right on the cusp. Again, this is why I think he's a troll. Not even gonna get into that whole sex slave stuff. BTW, why would you want your lawyer and the police to know how kinky you are? You do realize that when they get your emails, they're going to search you on social media and internet sex sites so they can all whack off to you. It's odd you have a strange addiction to seeking unusual attention. At some point, you should just start telling me what's really bothering you, what's happened in your long ago past that you can't deal with or let go of. Why are you trapped here now? I can get you out of this deep hole if you would just trust me a bit. BTW, stop trying to sleep with those dogs in your bed, okay? You need a good night's sleep, and their little warm bodies isn't enough to satisfy you anyway. I've been extremely open about what's happened to me and why I have all of the issues that I have, so I don't know if this guy just isn't... I don't know, because he's like clearly doing some research on me and at the same time not very good research, because if you looked at all at like my Tumblr, which is where I post more personal stuff, you would be able to find the answers to any of those questions. But also, what is this need for me to trust him and to open up to him and stuff? I'm very confused at why he cares. Like, does he just get off to hearing traumatic stories and that's what he's really getting at, and he just wants to hear about my rape and everything so that he can get off to it? Because I mean, there's definitely guys like that and I've encountered them before, but they usually don't act quite like this. They're not quite so manipulative about it. But I mean, this guy is really trying every fucking ploy in the book. He's trying to sweet talk me, he's tried to bribe me, he's tried to degrade me, he's tried to threaten me, he's tried every technique that he can fucking think of. And I mean, it's not gonna work because it's transparent as fuck, but like, it's very interesting. Very interesting. So I think I'm gonna just give you guys the rest of these. I'm gonna read off one more, or I'm gonna read the rest of my emails off, and I'm just gonna put his up there so you guys can see them. And then I'm gonna give you my final thoughts, and then I will love to hear what you guys say in the comments, because this is very interesting to me. But anyway, so I said, if anyone has a superiority complex, it's definitely you. What makes you think you're so great that you deserve the effort it would take me to answer or even care about this strange crusade of yours? You clearly know nothing about me, and you don't matter enough to learn anything about me. Regardless of your misogynistic and gross misunderstanding of sex work, my lawyer and police officers helping me do take it seriously when sexual violence is threatened on someone for no reason. It's not my fault or problem that you don't like how I choose to live. This will be the last message you get from me, but please keep sending more so you can keep incriminating yourself further. I hope you enjoyed the attention while it lasted. Bye. So this is the rest of what he said, and he kept sending messages, like literally so much. guys want me to get into responding to each one of these individual messages, I can make another video of it, but I'm just gonna do the last few ones before I actually blocked him, which was 2 weeks ago or a week ago or something. So he said on March 9th, must have been quite the holiday from the looks of things. Might have been the last time you knew who you were or happy. Have you been okay? Which is like, why do you care? Why are you still emailing me after this fucking long? Do you not have a life? So I said, okay, why do you even care or pay attention? Is your life that fucking dull? I'm perfectly happy. You're clearly not, though, so go work on that and stop giving me more material to make fun of you with, yeah? Unless you get off on that, then I guess I'll stop. Oh well. Either way, this is the last email I'll be receiving from you. Toodles. So then he said that. So I said, all I meant by that was I plan to block you. You're not my therapist. I don't need or want you to care about me. I have an amazing family that already fills that role. I would suggest that you should probably seek a therapist as well, since you have an ego problem. I get made fun of daily. That doesn't bug me one bit. What annoys me is that you think you have the right to talk to me about any of this. You don't. And also, I don't think you truly know what it is to be happy and secure in yourself, so I don't expect you to understand that I am happy and content with where I am in my life. That doesn't negate the fact that I can strive for more at a later date when I am inclined to do so. However, I'm working right now on recovery, and the fact that you think you would be able to help or enlighten me, or whatever you and your end goal here is asinine. So just stop. Go fix yourself before you go searching for others to fix. You're an annoyance more than anything else to me, so unless you're masochistic or something, I really don't understand why you keep emailing me. Do you think I need you? I don't. Do you think I gain anything from your weird emails? I don't. So really, what's the point? Are you just trolling? I doubt it, because this actually took some effort for you to poorly psychoanalyze my posts enough that you think you know me. So really, if anyone's misguided, it's you. Also, every point you try to make about me or my life is just all based on your own assumptions, which are going to be filtered through your own view of things to begin with, and therefore are highly inaccurate. But either way, I know your intention is to hide behind the lol just trolling excuse from the dumbass Pepe circle game meme you have as your avatar. Here's a hint. If you want anyone to take anything you say seriously, then change your avatar. Unless you're just trying to troll, in which case, I guess the Pepe is all you have going for you, since you suck ass at trolling, haha. Anyway, have a nice life, and get some help for that ego of yours. So that's what I said before I blocked him. I have not checked my spam folder, but I'm sure I have an email from him. Let's go check. Oh, I do. I do have an email from him. Shocking. Holy fuck. Long ass email. Dear Lord. Okay, let's read this right now together, and then we'll finish with this. Wow, interesting, insightful, laced with a little too much anger, but nonetheless well written. I'd be the first to admit I'm far from perfect person, so you made good points. However, my ego is more confidence than you can sense based upon success. What? I do understand, however, that given your political, moral, social justice warrior opinions, you would label me that way. I'm not a social justice warrior. I hate them just as much as I hate Nazis. I don't like any of them. I don't like extremists in general. I like moderates. But moving on from that, I always find your searching for clues fascinating. I think one day you might consider becoming a detective or private investigator, for you have a natural skill set or aptitude for it. What? It's so weird with all the backhanded fucking compliments. It reminds me of that one episode of fucking Criminal Minds where they've got the guy who runs a course for like how to pick up women. He reminds me of that guy. You know what I mean? Anyway, if I didn't like you, I wouldn't keep trying to help. I do understand your points, and I've already admitted I know so little about everything I can only guess at some assumptions I've made. Sorry to hear you get made fun of daily, that has to suck, but anytime we hold ourselves out to the public, as you do on social media, the idiots and crazies find us. I'm sure you don't take most of that personally, for you're unique and different, that's all. What? I don't get what you're trying to say. All I was trying to say was that your insults mean nothing to me because I've heard worse, which also means nothing to me. Like, I don't take any of it seriously. It's like on the fucking internet. I just close the window. I just click delete if I don't like it. Maybe you are finally happy and content in your life now, but you have to concede these past few years you weren't.
If anything, I'm way too honest. I cut through all the BS right to the very core of issues, and not everyone can handle the truth.
Oh wow, you're honest and can cut through the bullshit and nobody else has ever done that before? Oh my god, you're such a special little snowflake, aren't you? The point you're not getting here is that regardless of what my life looks like, it's none of your business. You have no say in my life, you have no input in my life, and you are not part of my life in any shape or form. You're a mild annoyance that is on the computer, and that is it.
The only BS he's cut through isn't stuff that I've tried to hide. You know, like, I'm a very open person, so it's not like I'm trying to hide any of this. You can pick up on what I'm blatantly saying. Congratulations. Not to pick on comments you made in the past, but you not wanting to attend college because you felt the teachers couldn't teach you anything was limiting yourself, in fact holding you back, or in place, same thing you suggest with me. You reject me, but what do you have to lose, or why don't you want to better is a better question. I know you think your family is amazing, but I disagree, since I imagine you are trapped. I have to wonder why you would want to stay trapped in a miserable place instead of risking change when it might free you. Okay, no. Just because you don't like your family does not mean that my family is also bad. My family's great. They listen. They're fully aware of my situation. I am the exact opposite of trapped. If I'm trapped by anything, it's just myself and my own brain. But again, I have my own house, which I can go to whenever I want to. I'm just choosing to spend my night at my parents' house
because I have a history of trauma, and because people like you will not take the hint that I don't owe you shit.
And also, what I meant by not wanting to attend college because teachers couldn't teach me anymore, that's not... You're taking that out of context. First of all, because I definitely don't think I know more than teachers do, like, at all. I just personally do not like how the school system is set up, and I don't think teachers, for the most part, teach me the things that I want to know. They teach me the things they are supposed to be teaching me, which what I want to learn from things and what the curriculum wants to teach you are two very different things. So I'm just one of those people that college just really is not for. I've tried it on multiple occasions, and it's just not for me. Being angry and mad all the time, being so defensive, it's exhausting. Eventually wears you down and keeps you from being happy. So when I feel your anger at me for even trying to talk about whatever, I wonder if you are truly happy.
Okay, hold up. What? You literally think I'm not happy because I won't share my deep, dark, private secrets with some random fuck on the internet who has threatened to sell me into sex trafficking because I wouldn't talk to him? Yeah, okay. That's how that works.
Right now, if you search your inner being, are you truly happy? You're really smart about so many things and give awesome advice to others, but when it comes to yourself, I wonder why you don't seem to know who you are. Maybe your frustrations with not being where you deserve to be now in life is what makes you angry. You know you deserve more, right?
So again with the backhanded compliments. I see what you're doing here. You're just trying to say a lot of nice stuff to me so that I agree with you. And while I do think that I can achieve more, I'm going to do that on my own time and not when you want me to achieve more, okay? And also, I'm self-aware enough to admit that I'm probably not 100% happy, but really, who the fuck is? Can you name me one person that is 100% happy all the time? No. And something tells me that you are very, very far from achieving that, since you spend so much time picking apart whether or not I'm happy.
Like, this is all fine and everything, but what bugs me is the fact that he thinks he can give me happiness. No one other person can give anyone else happiness. Happiness comes from within. Happiness is something that I have to achieve on my own. No one else can show me how to do that or give it to me. You know, that's not how it works. It has to be achieved by yourself, otherwise it's not authentic. I probably piss you off because I trigger so many different emotions and opinions all at once when you read my words. All you want to do is kill me. However, I do make you think, evaluate, in some ways, get agreement.
How many times do I need to spell this out for you? You are not special. You do not make me do anything. You don't make me critically think about anything that I haven't already critically thought about. You don't bring up any emotions that are new or special or whatever. You hardly bring up any emotions besides just pure annoyance and confusion, but you go ahead and think that you are this master manipulator that helps all these trapped girls on the internet that are suffering, or whatever the fucking fantasy you've made up in your head to be.
I have no idea why you think I'm sporting some Pepe avatar, ha. What? He definitely you can see that that's a fucking Pepe. Am I crazy? That's a fucking Pepe. Thank you. I think you are a very funny woman and might even make a great stand-up comedian. I'm serious about this. Maybe put together 5-10 minutes of funny stuff and try it at a local comedy club. So what if they don't laugh at you? It will nourish your creative side. What? You're attractive when you don't try to look ugly. You have excellent communication skills, and you know how to use timing when you deliver a joke. There's a lot of fallacies he's falling into here, and I'm not even going to try and address any of them. Maybe part of why you suffer so much is because you can see way down the road and want to jump ahead without making the journey needed to get there. I understand you more than you realize. Thank you for your nice email, Detective Indy. He's just reiterating things that I've already said in an attempt to look like he understands me, but really he's just parroting back what I've said about myself. So of course it's going to seem like he understands me, but I'm not a fucking idiot, so I know what I've said before. Anyway, that's what he responded, and that was what was in my spam folder, so that's kind of interesting. But anyway, what did you guys think of this video? I know that I left a bunch out, but literally even this recording is 30 minutes long and I'm editing it down a bunch so that you guys don't have to sit through this whole thing. But if you guys want me to go more in depth, I can totally do that because I do find it really interesting. I mean, fucking what else is there to talk about? But yeah, if you guys want me to talk about anything else aside from this, please leave it down in the comments below. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. And if you haven't already and you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button. And I'm not going to beg you to turn notifications on because I find that very annoying when people do that. So, you know what? Do whatever you want. But yeah, if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up because that does help the video reach more people. All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye.